Hello and welcome, guys. This lesson is an introduction to pricing equations. Of course, pricing equations will have benefits. The benefit of the pricing equations lesson is that we will know the direction of the market, where it will be. Alright, this is the most important point for pricing equations. The second benefit of pricing equations here proves that the main controllers of the markets are algorithms, numbers, and banks. So, we will talk in pricing equations about two things: a map called Bank Sachs and a map called Bank Morgan. And these two banks are crucial in controlling gold prices and responsible for the movement of gold. Not the Federal Reserve, no economic news is responsible for gold movement at all. The ones responsible for the movement of gold are two banks. One is called Sachs and the other Morgan, which you need to know before we start the explanation. Sachs Bank is a fixed fundamental map for gold, and Morgan Bank is a variable map for gold. We benefit from both of them to determine the direction of the markets and points of reversal. Most of you have seen on Instagram in my posts, and based on the book request, there are lines. I am currently in the price equations. We will explain these lines, where these lines came from, how we placed these lines, and how we made them. We will test them together and watch the prices and movements over the years. Okay, there's an important thing for making the pricing equations. Sorry. Why is the explanation happening on the phone and directly on MetaTrader 5? This is for two reasons. I intend for this explanation to be useful for the beginner, and it will be useful for the advanced user because the advanced user will be able to use MetaTrader 5 and TradingView, and the beginner can work directly on the MetaTrader 5 system. In your book there are levels present in the pricing equations. There is an equation and there are levels. The scores that are in the book are used specifically, but the hidden bank, which is among the encrypted pages, we consider it as scores. And the way to use these numbers in the book, which are used exclusively, this has a specific method of use that you will also be trained on currently during the lessons, meaning not all the numbers in the book are used, no. And there are certain numbers used here and certain numbers used with the strategies. Someone might ask, what's with these numbers and those numbers? All these matters will currently be explained fully. I repeat, the main goal behind studying the pricing formulas is to understand the algorithms for gold fundamentally and consistently. We do not apply it elsewhere. And understanding the Bing Sachs maps and Bing Morgan maps, okay? And we will study, as part of the pricing equations, a lesson called numbering. This numbering includes a new way of numbering the movement of gold, which is very important. This movement of gold and numbering, we will also benefit from it in strategies. So now let's get started with the first bank and the first method, and it will be explained completely and in detail, God willing,